We are blessed here in Tennessee to have unified support for our most important industry. Recently, leaders from commodity groups, universities, supply chains, and many others gathered for their third annual Ag Industry Partner Meeting in Lebanon, and Governor Bill Lee attended to reiterate his strong support.
This is a room full of leaders who represent the multiple sectors of the ag industry, and seeing you come together is valuable. You know, multiple interests, all within agriculture, but all in the same room to talk about a unified strategy to expand the entire industry. It's the biggest sector of our economy, which makes it the most important sector of our economy. It needs to be invested in. The education system needs to be geared. There needs to be an important part of our education system geared toward that industry.
It's wonderful, honestly, just to kind of get all the commodity groups and different entities together and talk and share ideas and find out what's going on across the state. And then you guys have really kind of stepped it up here with getting the governor here and these, General Assembly members and, finding out what's going on the Hill. Somebody in my position, it's just really great to find out, from the horse's mouth what's happening.
I think it's important that we maintain our relationships and get to know people. So if somebody has a question, I may not know the answer, but I know who to call. And so, we can keep the lines of communication open.
It is important. And the thing about it is, without different aspects of agriculture going together, we act as one voice when it comes to the legislature. And, numbers count.
I think getting everyone in the room together to talk about the ag industry's issues and successes is vital to the growth of the ag industry.
I think it's very good to be in the same room with people that do the same promotion jobs with all the other commodities. And it makes working together on projects throughout the year easier after you've been in a common meeting like this.
So much of the focus here is that together we can accomplish so much more, and I see us as a partner in that too. So this is fantastic. I mean, having everyone come together, talking about the issues that are facing the industry as opportunities, as challenges, and how we come together to address those, I think that's what's going to really propel us forward. So especially after knowing this last year and everything that's challenged us, thinking about the future, I think opportunities to come together like this really help us in our future direction.
I'm passionate about what I can do in the legislature to help support an industry that's obviously important to Tennessee as a source of revenue, jobs, way to feed your family, support the country as a national security, as we know what agriculture means to the country.
The things that were covered, the things that were talked about here, and yes, it was all about agriculture, and that's a really, really good thing. Agriculture is our number one industry in the state. You have to remember that. What's in the center of our seal? Agriculture. So
obviously, when you walk in the room, you realize you're with the farming community, you're with country folk, you're with God's people, if you will, and you're in a room where people appreciate the values of what was given us, and kind of they're more the traditional values of what America is all about.
And we continue to get great support from our state and federal lawmakers in supporting the ag and forestry industry. It's estimated to impact our economy by over $80 billion each year.